This video is for HVAC companies who want to see exactly what an AI receptionist or dispatch looks like for their business. I'm going to show you a live demo right now, the ServiceTitan integration, how it works, where the jobs land, how the calendar updates, what the workflows look like for your dispatcher. And if you're already on ServiceTitan, this is going to be very relevant for you. We're going to get through this in the next 5 minutes max, but first, let's quickly watch the demo.
Thanks for calling Climate Care HVAC. This is Sam. How can I help you today?
Hi there, we've got a really loud banging noise coming from our HVAC unit when it runs. We've never heard it do that before. I'm hoping we can get something scheduled in with you guys for Saturday afternoon. We're going to be out for the rest of the week, so if we could get something in for Saturday, that would be great.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's get that sorted. Well, thanks for reaching out. Can I get your name?
Yeah, it's Julia Roberts.
Well, the next thing is we're going to get one of our technicians out to you to take a look. But before I get that booked in, what kind of noise is it? Banging, grinding, squealing, and when did it start? I'll pass this on to the technician who comes to visit.
It started this morning, and it's kind of a loud clunking noise every time we turn it on.
Right, that's helpful to know. And we can definitely help with that. Our team has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable in the local area for 12 years, handling everything from emergency callouts to full system replacements and ongoing maintenance contracts. We've got a 4.8-star rating on Google and Yelp, and getting your home back to the right temperature is what we do. And just to confirm for this booking, what's the address we're coming out to?
Be 529 Beach Drive.
And the best number to reach you on?
310-993-1667. Prefer if we could do it without email and just do my text number, please.
Thanks for that, Julia. For Saturday, I've got these afternoon slots at 2:30 p.m. and 5 p.m. There's also a noon slot if you want earlier. Would you like to go with 2:30, 5, or noon?
Let's go with 5.
Perfect. You're booked in for Saturday, the 16th of May at 5 p.m. at 529 Beach Drive, and we'll reach you on 310-993-1667 if there's anything we need. You'll get a text confirmation shortly. Great, you're all sorted. Is there anything else before I let you go?
I think we're all good. Thanks so much. And then as you can see, this was booked in for Saturday at 5 p.m. Went straight into the calendar. They're going to get a text confirmation as well as use the business owner or your team. And then we'll link this directly over into whatever CRM you're using. It's a direct webhook connect. It's not difficult to set up, and we can adjust any and everything we kind of need here around your availability. So it's always up to date. As you can see from the caller rang, and when the front desk didn't pick up on the 4th ring, the agent answered the call. It went back and forth with the customer, it collected their details, it gave them some social proof, and then it booked them straight into an appointment. You can see the appointment then landed on the calendar. We then send this appointment and the lead information straight into your CRM with something called a webhook. And not to worry, we handle all of the integration across every CRM. So to repeat, whatever existing systems you're using right now, we will design the agent and make sure it fully integrates into how you want it with your existing system, as if this was a real member of your team. Once that's booked in, we also have an automation set up so that you as the business owner or your team get a confirmation text of the scheduling, as well as the customer getting a confirmation of the booking too. Every business runs their flow slightly differently, and a big benefit of working with us directly is that we can customize this for you however you want. If you want more text, less text, if you want emails, whatever it is, we can help customize it in the setup. Now, if you've watched this and you want to have a real chat about getting this set up for your business so that whenever anyone on your team can't answer the phone, you can still schedule the appointment, click the link in the description down below. Now let's jump into what else this agent is able to do. So the agent we built does 4 things really well. Firstly, it answers every single call that comes in after the 4th ring when you can't answer. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the day, late at night, or on the weekend, the call gets picked up after the 4th ring when you can't answer. It has a conversation with the homeowner, it figures out what the job is, and it gets it booked into your CRM before the call ends. And on top of that, you'll have noticed that the agent on that call asks a couple of questions up front. You may have your own specific questions that you always want to ask every caller to qualify or disqualify them, and we can train the agent to ask them every single time. Second is that every web inquiry that comes through, whether that's on your website form, a Facebook ad, or anywhere else, they're going to get called back automatically within 30 seconds. So if someone fills in your booking form, they're getting a call back from the virtual receptionist before they've had a chance to type the next HVAC company's number into Google. This means you book more jobs, no more calls going to your competitors. Third is that everything gets put straight into your CRM directly. So the job gets created, the address gets logged, your calendar gets updated, and the confirmation goes out to the homeowner and you and your team. There's nothing your office or dispatcher has to manually process. It all happens in the background, and we set it up this way. And lastly, you can also have your own dedicated number that handles texts as well as calls if you would like. Homeowners text as much as they call these days, and this thing is able to handle both. So your team can still grab the call live if they're around, but if not, it only steps in when no one's available to pick up. Around 40% of HVAC service requests come in during the evenings and weekends. That's 2 in every 5 calls landing when your dispatcher isn't in the office. And the nature of those calls makes it even worse. When someone's AC goes down in August, they're not waiting around. They want someone today. So they pick up the phone and they start ringing. And they're not calling just one company. You know this, they're calling 3, 4, 5. Whoever picks up the phone first is the one who's going to get the job. So if your dispatcher's gone home for the day, or it's a Sunday and you don't want to answer, you're not answering, that call out is going to be gone before you even knew it was there. Now, on the integration side of things, we work with all of the major platforms used in the HVAC space. So that's ServiceTitan, Jobber, HouseCall Pro, Field Edge, ServiceMate, Service Fusion, Field Pulse, Sarah, Service Trade, and Build Ops. Whatever you're already running, the jobs go into exactly where they need to be. Your dispatcher workflow doesn't have to change. It can stay exactly as it is. We also believe in good business, so we offer a 30-day guarantee. If you don't book a single job in the first 30 days, you're going to get a full refund. We put this in writing. Honestly, we've never had to actually use it, but we include it because you shouldn't have to work with us on trust alone. The results should speak for themselves, and if they don't, you don't have to pay. We try and make it as risk-free as possible. And one thing worth being really clear on is that you're not building any of this yourself. You're not designing the agent, you're not writing prompts, you're not setting up the integrations, you're not touching a single piece of software. You just hop on a couple of calls with us. We'll ask you everything that we need to know about your business, and then we go away and we actually build the entire thing end to end and integrate it properly into your CRM. Honestly, it's the main reason that businesses come to us and work with us directly, is because rather than trying to actually build one of these and set them up themselves with all the different AI tools that are floating around today, that of course it's possible, being able to actually build an agent that holds a real conversation, integrates cleanly and properly into your CRM, and is reliable enough to put on a real customer call every single day is a completely different job. We do all that for you so you don't have to think about it. The whole thing takes around 17 days before kickoff to going live. The first call is about an hour where we're going to walk through your service areas, understand how your CRM is set up, how you want emergency call outs handled differently from routine maintenance, all that sort of stuff. Then we take about 7 days to actually build everything out. You get a week to test it yourself, call the number, you can run it through different scenarios. You can make sure that handles all of your specific work the way that you want it to, and then we set it live. After launch, you then get direct access to us. So if there's a job type that we didn't answer, or a field in your CRM that needs adjusting, or anything that just isn't quite right, you reach out and we're going to fix it. There's no support queue, there's no ticket system, just a direct line and a quick turnaround. That is the deal. I'm Harry, I run Voice Install. We build AI voice systems for HVAC companies and other trades businesses. There's a setup fee, then a small monthly after that, but there's no contracts, there's no lock-ins outside of the guarantee. So if you've been losing urgent call outs and evening calls because no one's there to actually pick up, the link's in the description down below. You can book a call and we'll show you exactly where your leads are going, how we can fix this with a voice agent. Every call answered, every job booked. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.